Everybody, this is Rydo, and we're back to another recording session of Hearthstone. As you can see, we've got a pretty good deal here, so I don't think I'm going to trade anything out. Playing this on Mother's Day, recording this, and a minute wait, so apparently a lot of people playing Hearthstone for Mother's Day. What does that mean? I have no idea. Let's start with Shaman. We need 5 victories with Shaman, I guess. We'll start with that. We just have regular play. We're at 21 for both standard and wild, so let's start with the Shaman standard ranked play. Trying to get to rank 19 again. I am sort of in between a rock and a hard place now. I've been recording Lego The Lord of the Rings. It is by far the worst Lego game I've ever played. It is amazingly bad. Let's Shaman style standard, switch that. It feels so unfinished. Less than half of the game feels like it's there. It feels like so much garbage, really. I can't really even express it. It's just missing stuff. And it has an interesting item system, and it does a slightly interesting thing where it changes the mini kits to look like gold treasure chests. And it has a quest system that's pretty much garbage because of objects now being a thing. So you have, as your collectibles, you have the 10 treasure chests that would have been the 10 mini kits before, and now you have the you on top of that have a 3 specific objects and a mithril design that you have to make something out of mithril by going to a craftsman, and then you take that item that you crafted and you have to turn that in for a quest to then get the red brick that you have to purchase with studs. So it's 4 or 5 steps of things you have to do before you can even finish the get the red bricks. And the red bricks are missing a detector, so there is no object detector in as far as red bricks. There is no
just a pinch of liquor
mithril design detector as a mithril blueprint detector. That doesn't exist either. All there is the mini kit detector, which doesn't even help half the time. So I went through almost every single level twice and still didn't get everything. And I have like 2 more recordings that I'm gonna try to get 4 levels on. There's an achievement for getting 10 billion studs, and there really isn't a good explanation as to why you should get 10 or how you would get 10 billion studs. This one 5-5. Let's see. Do I want to play this now? I guess I do. Give a minion +1/+1 for each of your totems. Let's see. Do I want to kill one of these guys? Yes, I do. The audio and story, the audio of Lego The Lord of the Rings seems to be cut directly from the Lord of the Rings movie. It seems like there was no new audio recorded at all. The story is shockingly missing detail. Transform a friendly minion into a random one that costs 1 more. Interesting. How about we do this? Hope we get spell damage +1, and do this, and hope it kills. That wasn't really the best outcome, but it'll work.
Is someone injured?
Let the pain speak to me.
Ideally, you'd want to play this on the 9th turn or something. Play this.
Feel the power.
But this one gives a friendly minion Wind Fury. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that was how that was gonna work. Guess I'll play that anyways. Make sure it doesn't die. This will be interesting. I'll transform this into something stronger. If it still has Wind Fury, I doubt it would.
Echoes are eternal.
But yeah, they treated the property very badly, in my opinion. And he doesn't have Wind Fury.
Well played.
So yeah, I'm gonna finish Lego Lord of the Rings pretty soon here, and then I need to technically play Shadow Mordor, as I suspected. Warner Music Group, which Warner kind of owns almost all the properties of TT Games. They've content ID'd everything, every single in-game song. Is this music from the movie? I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It doesn't seem like it is. But I got one video that had a content ID of 11 matches. Just ridiculous. And
Feel the power.
so I'm gonna have to go through that process. It seems like it's working. Fingers crossed. Just want this guy
Job's done.
out of the picture. So Shadow of Mordor is theoretically what I'm supposed to do, but I did get another Humble Bundle, which has Human Resources Machine on it, and I was interested in playing that since I do have a programming background. I took a lot of programming classes and know how to program, and since that game is kind of about programming, it looked like something fun that I could really do a decent job at. Hopefully. It would be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. So I need to record more videos anyways. That'll go in a small independent game or a puzzle game.
There is a lot
I should
at stake.
decide there which way I'm gonna go with that. Let's see. Here. No, I should have hit that one.
To war.
All I need is Bloodlust to come about, and I might win here. He's running out of cards. He's only got 6 remaining. So I'm handing him all the cards he needs. Can he play them? That's, I guess, a problem with cards like these is they could be your solution to something, or they could just turn into a nightmare where you're losing cards. This one, this one, this one, and this one. In return.
My hand is too full.
He's got 4 cards remaining. I can win. I can win here. As long as I keep this guy alive. And that's 4
Shall
cards
we
right
put
there.
a kink in your plan?
So just attack. I was trying really hard to stop me from using my hero power. Well, no, he did it himself.
I'm almost out of cards. I'm out of cards. Well played.
Let's see.
Did you
This-
bring some fish?
2, 3, 4. Attack.
To war.
Do I want to heal? Let's see what happens there. Nope.
To war. Job's done.
So, Fatigue could take him out. Bloodlust can take him out. Either way. This and this and
Elements I like. Totems
done.
I
in the
love.
trap. Did they win right there?
Well played.
Yeah, they did. By stealing my card. Not great, not great. What else is going on? Not a lot. It feels a little bit like we are starting to make inroads towards games coming out. This month, Doom is about to come out, but it's not putting out any pre-screeners. Not that I would get pre-screeners anyways, but that's always a scary proposition.
For Doomhammer.
Inherently, I feel like there is a great point to be made about Doom just was only cool when Doom came out and hasn't really been cool since. Doom 3, most people would say is garbage. Doom 2, most people didn't play. I think really when you get down to it, the only good Doom is the shareware version of episode 1 of Doom. Even episode 2 and 3 are so difficult that you don't really play them. I never beat the end of Doom. I've played the final level of the final episode of Doom 1. It's super, super difficult. Something that probably would have been acceptable in the day, but not now. and techno-demonic has to go way more story-based now to be an interesting concept. The concept of Doom itself is kind of stupid. Let's see, give a minion for each of your totems. Transform your minions into a random minion that costs 1 more. I have 2 totems. This would be 4/4. Go ahead and do it. And attack this guy. And then the turn. Yeah, this totem deck is gonna have to heavily figure out tricks to keep things alive. That's the issue with totems always, I guess.
Did you bring some fish?
Transform a minion into one that's bigger. Transform your minions into random minions that are better.
Job's done.
Okay. I think that worked pretty well. Was that the right time to do that? I guess it might be, because now we can fill the board with the rest of our totems.
Did you bring some fish?
So, kill this, and kill this to kill this guy. Or, do this,
No
and
problem.
this, this, and this. And then the turn. These 3 can be our cannon fodder now. They'll attack with this, do 5 damage. If you can't heal it, I can then do this. Otherwise, I play all 3 of these next turn and
The gates are open.
move forward. Well, I'm ready. What can we do? I guess we have to do it, don't we? 5
No problem.
to this guy. And then play this. And then this. 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 And this. And that's a successful play. Our first successful play according to Hearthstone Deck Tracker, which is having trouble. It is having trouble detecting between the standard and the wild decks. I imagine that will get fixed. Let's see. If we got a win streak right now, like we'd get 1 bonus star, that would have us 2 stars up on rank 20. If we got a second winning streak after that, 3 wins in a row, that would get us up to 19. And 1 star, I believe. Maybe 2.
I will fight with honor. For
And if we could really have decks that would win streaks just constantly, then I might get up to rank 5 or 6 or something. If I had winning decks, well, I mean, in this theoretical line of thinking, if I had winning decks, I could get all the way to rank 1 legendary. So that's probably a mistake, using the coin just to bring out this character. I could have instead next turn used the coin to play this character and have 2. This guy's playing the Christmas card back. We're quite a few months away from Christmas. It's like 4 or 5 months now. Kind of guy that leaves his Christmas tree up all year. Of course, I'm worse. I don't put up a Christmas tree at all because I don't want to. I find it quite pointless. I want to decorate a room once and have it decorated perfectly fine for the entire year if I don't mess it up or move anything. And that's certainly a weird way to run your life, to have the possibility that you would not even really drastically change a room, but it kind of is the case. My TV surround sound room, it has been practically untouched for a year now since I've started recording. There's no opportunities to go in there and watch TV. I took the surround sound amp out of it and put it in my recording room, so maybe my computer would play out surround sound, so I could record surround sound, and then it turns out that that's not even a possibility yet. So that was kind of silly. This end the turn. So if he pulled out like the medic that would draw a card every time someone was healed, 2 of these would double that interaction.
Feel the power of the moon.
What is this guy got? +3 attack and divine shield. Not quite perfect there, but that'll work.
Is this the fishing tournament?
If this card is played, then I really can't effectively use this card next turn. But I'll do it anyway. Attack, attack,
To war.
here, attack,
Job's done.
in the turn. It's a good idea to take a break between Lego Lord of the Rings and Shadows of Mordor. I sort of know the story now, but I wouldn't really say I do.
Did you bring some
Of Lord of the
fish?
Rings. There needed to be a lot more explanation and stuff going on. I could kill this guy on one of these. See a real good reason to do that.
To war.
Next turn we can win.
Job's done.
Even if he kills 2 people, my bloodlust should take out 11 just fine. So we are gonna get a bit of a win streak here. Mother's Day might be the right day to play Hearthstone. Certain days, holidays in general, seems like they are decent
Follow the
times to
rules.
play. I could play this and kill probably 2 of these guys, but I don't need to. Let's see, 3 attack, 3, 4, plus another 4 is 11.
The victory is yours.
Ah. Just sitting there waiting. So that's the second victory. We're at 1-star ranked. Apparently we didn't get a win streak. Let's try again. Now my Hearthstone deck tracker says we're running 50%. Of the 4 games we've played, we've won 2 of them. I'm liking this progress. If the win streak just continues to go up, is that how you get to rank 5 real fast? You win 5 games in a row and it just doubles after the 3rd? That might very well be the case.
Versus
It may only take like 10 wins in a row to get you to rank 1 or legendary. We don't need this, we don't need this. We might keep that one, but we'll trade everything else out. Well, none of those cards helped. Let's play right. We got Bloodlust immediately, so that's nice. Particularly against the mage, it's a good move not to play the coin on the first turn. Play this. End the turn.
Do you hear its call?
So I'll just play Hex. He's playing a Cthulhu deck.
I don't have enough mana.
Let the pain speak to me.
Let's hope this works. Nope. Doesn't.
That was folly.
End the turn. He didn't like my move there.
It's time for a little blood. Did you bring some fish? Did you bring some fish?
Let's end the turn with what we've got.
I'm not lonely anymore. Tusk!
Let's see, what do we want to do?
Feel the power
This.
of the wind. Tusk!
Transform or play a 3? Let's evolve. Do this. Play this. And play this. This guy's got charge. Who do we want to kill? Hero power as many times as he wants.
Caught one.
Alright. This one. And this one. And what do I want now? have 2 of these. I could give this +2. Well, I could give this +2.
Howdy.
That was folly.
He really doesn't like my play going on here.
Finally, a second chance.
Ooh, these 2 together, the Cauldron Drake and the Fallen Hero. This
Elements
This.
I like. Totems I
is
love.
the turn. I should put that on the other side. What was I thinking? Come on, how can we pull this around?
There
This
is a lot at stake here.
and this. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Attack with this one.
Job's done.
End of turn. Do I have enough for Bloodlust now? Absolutely not now.
That's incredible.
There
This
is a lot at stake. Job's done.
end of turn. I don't think I'm gonna win here. He's got 14 cards.
Did you bring some fish?
Fine.
Job's done.
I'll heal.
I can inspire and get some health back.
I am the essence of magic.
Spell damage +5. Wow. Counter spell.
That's incredible.
Alright.
Fine. I'll one.
That was folly.
Man, this guy doesn't like my play. Although he is winning, so I guess I have no point to argue.
Feel the power that will.
What do I have left? I have 2 things from below. I have some totem golems, lightning storms, and fire totem.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I don't
Can
think
I
there's
light
here.
your fire?
Let's play this. That's it. End the turn. I need the mana storm, lightning storm. That would work. We'll take out 2 of these guys. Yeah. Nope.
That's
I
incredible.
would
Knowledge
say
is
well
power,
played if this
and
guy
I
had just
know a
been
lot.
quiet. Yeah, not a lot to talk about. I find that's the case both in the LEGO recording and here. It's just
I appreciate
nothing
that.
has really happened. There was an article looking back on a retrospective of the game Shadow Man, which is a game that I played on the Nintendo 64 and was one of the first like real mature rated game.
Nothing can stop me. Nothing.
It looks awful by today's standards, Shadow Man does, but I want to switch to Wild and just make sure. Yeah, Wild still is at rank 21. It really looks awful by today's standards of graphics, and the concept is apparently based on a comic book, which I didn't even know. Apparently, the company that released Shadow Man, I believe it was Activision, bought out Valiant Comics and when it was at its most expensive, and then
Let's the hunt
lost a lot of money.
for Doomhammer.
I would love to see a concept because there is a draw to that story. There is something slightly interesting about it, but it's unlikely to ever see the light of day. It didn't sell that well. It had a terrible advertising campaign where they like said they'd give a free game or $1 million to somebody who renamed their child. No, was that Dante's Inferno that had them rename their child? They sent out like customized etched tombstones to reviewers saying the exact time they were going to die was the point in which the game was released. So they effectively made death threats against the video game reviewers. There was like a contest of grave desecration or something. I mean, just they went really classless with the promotion of it, and it got really out of hand. And so that would be a major concern. Plus, the game is very, very dark. I would much rather see like a Hellraiser game come out, and that's probably never going to happen either.
On your head.
Although it might. We're going to see a Friday the 13th game, but pretty much only because I think the one right person, only one person owns the rights to it and is able to give that over. Otherwise that game would have had nothing to do with Friday the 13th officially, but still felt very much like it. And I'm still not certain that game is going to be any good. It's still in early production. I, for some reason, Saw 7 was on TV. I watched that just as an amazing concept of how a movie got 7 sequels when the series was pretty much doomed after the third one. The first one was really good. The second one wasn't even written by the same people. The third one was the beginning of the end, and then 4, 5, and 6 are kind of this trilogy of just a overarching story getting revealed that wasn't the right direction in my opinion for the series. There was a Saw video game that came out, but I don't believe it came out for PC, or it's not on Steam or something.
Well met.
It would be something I did want to play eventually. Of course, as time goes by, more and more new games come out, and it's less and less likely I'll ever get around to it. I definitely need to play this next turn. Darn it. Didn't quite play right there. This and this. Now, for each totem I have, give this guy a +1/+1. Kill this guy. And let's go ahead and hit this guy in the face. And in the turn.
Take your medicine.
That's an interesting card. For each enemy minion, restore 2 health to your hero. They've gotten really crazy with the latest expansion cards. They can restore a lot of health. Is this in some weird reaction of Reno Jackson where they're actually going to try and just have a whole range of characters that can heal themselves up? Heal the hero a lot more than you'd expect. Might be the case. Beast have charge. Random beast companion. Beast get +1 attack. There are the minions get +1 attack. Let's see. This, and 4 needs to kill, like, just hit the face, I guess, and hit this, and he would just try to kill everything, so I'm just gonna transform it. Done. See what he can do, what he thinks about that.
I wonder.
Has to take his time there to look at all the cards and think about like what's going on here. If he doesn't kill too many here, and I get Bloodlust, I might win. I'm at 9th turn. Bloodlust comes, I could do Wind Fury.
Move quickly.
This guy, do enough. Maybe. It would be 12 with this, 5 with this, and 4 with that. That's 22. It would have worked if any of those other things had survived.
Greetings, traveler.
Serve the Fire Lord.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Anyways, the retrospective on Shadow Man, to finish that story if I can, is it wasn't very detailed. They just talked about, it was a big old puff piece. It's like, oh yeah, it was a great time developing that game. Same BS you'll get from anybody who still wants to work in the industry, which is never the truth. It's always a struggle and kind of difficult to make a game because it's real work. So, yeah, we're in a weird situation here. We're at the end of this recording session. I've got nothing to say. I want to do one more recording session. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a lot offline. I'm going to get this up to 4 victories with the mage or shaman, and then so we could play as the mage maybe, and then I'm going to get this up to 4 victories too, so we only have to get 2 victories, and I will be playing, I guess I'm just gonna stay with standard play since that's what you saw, and we'll be playing wild next time. Anywho, nothing new here. I just have to do these quests because it's every 3 days to get the gold. It's so ridiculous. I would not have chosen to record today if it weren't for the quest system. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.